Hi everyone, it's Zoe from Book Reviews with Zoe, and today's video is my July TBR. In the month of July, I'm participating in two readathons. One is the Australia Readathon, hosted by a book created and hosted by a book fiend named Mel. There is a bingo board, and you pretty much complete this readathon by just reading a book written by an Australian. And also I am attempting HRCYED, which is the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do, 2.1, not 2.1, 2.0. I attempted it last year and finished a few prompts, but didn't finish all of them. So this year I am trying to complete all of them. So let's get into the books that I plan to read for the Australian Readathon and HRCYED. Alright, let's get into the books that I'm planning to read for the Australian Readathon. I am planning to read Bright Wicked by Evelyn Frost. This is a fae fantasy romance. It's between Aurea Lucinda's the brightest of the fae and only controls the starlight, and then the fell creatures who live in the shadows are rising up. So it's about light and dark fae, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Then the next book I plan to read for the Australian Readathon is Pumpkin Spice and Poltergeist by Ali K. Mulford and Ellie Morrison. This is I think it's a queer romance. Involves a poltergeist. And I got this edition at Babe, and it's absolutely stunning, so I'm looking forward to it. Then the next book I plan to read is Hunt the Night by Evelyn Frost. This one, I think it's got angels in it or something. The angels only let me out to hunt, but it's not demons I'm sent to destroy, it's dragons. So it's a stunning cover, and I'm looking forward to reading this one. And the last book I plan to read for the Australian Readathon is A Curse of Fate by Jamin Eve. This one I think it's a shifter romance, and this cover is absolutely gorgeous. So yes, I'm looking forward to these books. Alright, let's get into the books that I plan to read for the hardest reading challenge you will ever do, which has been created by Q from Cordy. I'll leave their YouTube channel below. They are absolutely an amazing creator, and they also write books, so you should go and check their books out as well. So let's get into it. I actually did a spinner wheel earlier in June to help me choose where I should start in the hardest reading challenge, and I happened to land on Spooky Creatures, which is really good. So hence why there was a lot of books in my Australian TBR that had kind of spooky elements to it. So let's get into the first one for the hardest reading challenge I'll ever do, and Spooky Creatures. So the first one for Spooky Creatures is vampires, and so I'm going to be reading where is it? This one, Feast of Fools by Rachel Kane. This is book 4, I think, in this Morganville series. Yes, book 4. I have really enjoyed each of these books so far. They're very nice and quick and easy reads, and yeah, I'll probably read this for a 24-hour readathon or something like that, just over a weekend. But yes, so that's what I'm reading for vampires. Then the next one is Shifters, and so I'm reading A Curse of Fate by Jamin Eve, because this is a shifter romance, and so yes, looking forward to this one. And this cover is absolutely stunning. So many shades of purple. Yep, and then for the magic user, I'm reading this one. Magic user, I've interpreted that as like witches. So I'm reading The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. I've heard amazing things about this, so I'm looking forward to finally reading it. And for the Fae folk, I am reading this one, Bright and Wicked by Emily Frost for Fae folk. And then for spirit user, I am reading Pumpkin Spice and Poltergeist, because Poltergeist is a spirit user. I'm interpreting a ghost as a spirit user, so that's what I'm reading. And then for merfolk, so mermaids and things like that, I don't actually have a physical book that relates to that prompt, but I found one on Kindle Unlimited, and it is A Ship of Bones and Teeth. Don't know anything about it. I'll leave the colour here. It fitted the prompt, and it sounds alright, so I'll read that one. And then for zombies, I am reading Completing This Duology, which is Deathless Divide, which is by Justina Ireland. This is a zombie duology set in like America in, I think, like 1850s or something, around the slave period or something like that from memory. I really enjoyed the first one, so I'm looking forward to finally finishing this duology. And for other creatures, I'm interpreting other creatures as angels and demons and other things that didn't fit the other prompts. So I've been reading Hunt the Night by Evelyn Frost because it's got angels in it. So, yep. So I'm really looking forward to all these books for the month of July and ticking off at least one square for the hardest reading challenge I'll ever do. And like this video, subscribe to this channel for more bookish, random, other content, and I'll see you all later.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.